It starts with a lump in the throat, a homesickness, or a lovesickness. It's a reaching out toward expression, an effort to find fulfillment. That's Robert Frost, and he's describing the beginnings of poetry. But I think he would say the same thing about anything creative, including creating a business. Here again are those 7 words that put a big lump in our throats. Jobs are not big enough for people. So we got committed from the very first days to make jobs bigger and bolder. How? Well, we tied selling to solutions. Even back in the late 70s and early 80s, people were saying, ew, I'm no salesman. Salesmen are peddlers. They're arm twisters. They're used car glib BS artists. That's not me. We made it bigger and bolder by tying it to solutions. We tied goal setting, which everybody was doing, to the personal fulfillment of each individual, where they wished to go. We tied forecasting and budgeting to a process of discovering the dreams for a better tomorrow. When you know everybody's dreams for their family's future, you can really tie everyone together into a shared initiative towards growth. And we tied bossing to the concept of leadership. Instead of telling people, do this, do that, no. Helping others go where they wish to go, but wouldn't be able to get there on their own. And you already know the catalyst that we used for launching all of those changes. That catalyst was the discovery conversation. But what you don't know is that doing thousands of discovery conversations, we stumbled on purpose. It just popped up as we were asking prospective clients of our clients to tell us their story. For example, I'm listening to a developer. Now, he specializes in strip malls. That's the kind of retail space that's usually adjacent to a huge national shopping center. It's where second-tier, third-tier businesses go. Hair salons, independent shoe stores, travel agencies, small stationery, office supply stores, carpet and flooring. And I'm learning a lot. And of course, I was getting opportunities for the client to craft solutions, so it was all good. This appointment was late in the afternoon, so it's the end of the day. And he says, "You're really interested in all this stuff." "Yeah," I said, "very much." "Well, listen, I'm going to barbecue. Come have a drink. Have dinner, and I'll tell you some more." The salesman begged off. He had a commitment, or maybe it was a softball game, I don't know. But I went. Gorgeous house. He's showing me around. Everything's custom. There's so many bits and pieces, features that I could ooh and ah over. And he's telling me the story of the home as we walk past a small skylit room, and in the room there was only an easel and a chair, nothing else. What's that? Well, I wanted to be an artist when I was a kid. I took lessons. They said I had talent. But I got into construction and then into developing. Anyway, I guess these days you could say each project I do, those small retail centers and the rest of that work in community development, each of those is the canvas on which I paint. It makes it all worthwhile, he said. Conversations like this happened all over the land. Jason and I and the rest of the team traveled all 50 states, a lot of small towns, and even the biggest metropolis. we heard hundreds of men and women just like that developer. Their business, too, began as a lump in the throat and an effort to find fulfillment. And they were as amazed as we were once they reminded themselves of the real reason why they did what they did. So we connected the dots and decided to figure out how business could share these kinds of heartfelt purposes with all the employees and even other stakeholders. So, with that, let's put a bookmark here in the tale about our quest for purpose. I promised Scott that I would work harder on nano explanations. What he says are fast explanations of big ideas, making it easy for everyone to get the point. So I'm going to hold my next favorite story and the rest I had planned for my second installment. But for now, don't forget the words of Robert Frost. It starts with a lump in the throat, a homesickness, or a lovesickness. It's a reaching out toward expression, an effort to find fulfillment. That's where you'll find the purpose of business.